Hey everybody, welcome to day 327 of the Daily Stoic. All right, here's the quote for the day. In short, you must remember this, that if you hold anything dear outside of your own reasoned choice, you will have destroyed your capacity for choice. Epictetus. So I was thinking about this today, and what kept coming back to me was when we get attached to things in life, I think this is what this quote is talking about, because life, as we've learned throughout this year, is ever changing, right? It's always evolving, always changing. And what I think this quote is trying to tell us is that when we get attached to things, then we lose the ability to change. And what ends up happening is that we're attached to it, but life is changing. And sooner or later, we're going to lose that thing that we're attached to. And we look at that as a bad thing, but from what I take from this quote, it's not a bad thing. It's just a natural order of things, because life is always changing. So that's what it does. You know what I'm saying? It's us. It's us who gets attached to the things, whether they're material things or people or circumstances or situations or whatever that may be. We get attached to them. And what ends up happening is that life keeps changing, but when we get attached, we stop wanting it to change. And so once we give up that choice of realizing that things just keep changing, we get attached to something, we give up the choice. We give up the choice to change with life. And that's where the attachments is a bad thing for us. And I think that's where the pain, that's where the suffering comes in with attachments when we lose them, because we didn't want to lose them. We didn't want it to change, but yet life is telling us, I'm going to keep changing. I keep evolving. I keep changing daily. And if you don't change with me, then this is what's going to happen to you. I also want to read you a paragraph from the book, The Daily Stoic, that Ryan Holiday wrote. And so this is a direct quote from him, and I think it kind of gives us a little more insight into what this quote means and how Ryan Holiday looks at it, all right? Here's a direct quote from the book. He says, "There is one thing, and only one thing, that causes unhappiness. The name of that thing is attachment. Attachments to an image you have of a person. Attachments to wealth and status. Attachments to a certain place or time. Attachments to a job or to a lifestyle. All of those things are dangerous for one reason. They are outside of our reasoned choice. How long we keep them is not in our control." Think about that and ponder that as you're reading this quote today. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. I hope that you'll leave them below this video. And I hope that until tomorrow, you guys have a great rest of the day. And I pray that you guys will strive harder each and every day to live life more like a great Stoic that we're learning about this year.